All right, good day, students. I believe you're doing good. We are in for economics class and we'll be considering mining as our topic for today. And under that, we have components of Nigerian mining industry. So we'll be seeing the effect or effort of the mining industry of Nigeria. So now let's quickly see mineral resources. Now, the overview point of mining has to do with the extraction of mineral resources from the earth. Immediately you hear the word mining, that's basically what it talks about. The extraction of mineral resources from the earth. And industries are delegated to perform this assignment. You can't just see anybody just go out there and say, okay, I want to mine gold, I want to mine crude oil. No, there are industries that have been approved to carry out these duties. So we'll be considering this topic today. Mining resources are substances that are formed naturally in the earth. They can be referred to as free gift of nature because they are not brought into existence or produced by any human intervention. So as we have read, mineral resources in the earth are not there, or they don't get there as a result of human activity or as a result of science and technology. No, they are free gift of nature. We came into existence and found all these resources there. We discovered them. Our activity didn't bring them there. You get it? But human activity could bring them out of the earth. So mineral resources are free gift of nature to us for man's benefit, for man to live a better life, for man to have a beautiful world. You see, most of what we use in our present world are things gotten from the heart. You get it now? For instance, crude oil is a major product that we use for our day-to-day activity. We use it for power, we use it for transportation, we use it for virtually a lot of things. And it's as a result of the fact that nature provides these mineral resources for us, for our benefit. So let's move further ahead. Mining is the process by which minerals are extracted. You see that? Is the process by which minerals, that is mineral resources, are extracted or removed from the earth. So the process of extraction of these mineral resources is called mining. You get it? It's such a simple definition from the earth. Nigeria is richly endowed with 34 different minerals. Don't forget that. Nigeria is blessed with 34 different minerals resources. And examples of these minerals are coal, gold, columbite, lead barite, and the likes of them. You have the bitumen, you have the iron ore, you have the um, crude oil, and the likes of them. We have 34 in Nigeria. At the moment, Nigeria economy depends heavily on crude oil and gas. Yes. However, 7 other mineral deposits have been prioritized by the Ministry of Solid Mineral Development for the reforms in the mining sector. You see, since the discovery of crude oil in Nigeria, Nigeria has solely depend on the income generated from crude oil. Crude oil is such a natural resources that generates a huge level of revenue, and it's because of its importance. So we could naturally say that crude oil is an inelastic product because of its uses. It's so important to our daily living, so important, so important. So it's one of the major resources that contributes to the revenue of Nigeria economy. It contributes heavily to the GDP of Nigeria economy, which is crude oil. So let's see further from here. So we mineral resources can be classified into solid and non-solid. It is based on their forms. Don't forget that mineral resources are classified into solid and non-solid. So let's see what solid. Solid minerals are hard. Some a mineral resources that is hard, that could be virtually touched or seen. It is called the solid mineral. They are hard in nature and firm with a definite shape. Yes, you could tell their shape. You get it now? For instance, your coal, you have gold, and the likes of them. While the non-solid minerals are without form, they don't have form. You don't know their form, you don't know their shape. You could hardly touch them. You could hardly see them. It's not that you couldn't see them, but there are some that you could really see, like your gas. You could see it pump up, but you couldn't really see it compared to crude oil. You could still see your crude oil. You understand? So, but they don't have shape, they don't have form. They are somehow liquid in nature. They are liquid in nature. You understand that now? Although organized mining of solid minerals started in Nigeria as far back as 1903, that's it. The industry only accounts for about 1% of the nation's GDP until the discovery of vast deposit of oil resource in 1956. So, oil was discovered in the year 1956. This, however, shifted attention away from solid mineral to oil resources, like we said earlier on. So, Nigeria, when we discovered oil resources, our focus changed from other resources. And to be frank, it has caused a downturn in the Nigerian economy, shifting our focus away from other mineral resources and focusing mainly on oil resources. We would have utilized other available resources. The level of utility of other available resources is extremely low. Nigeria would have gotten a better GDP if we had fully utilized all available resources we have. But their attention is mainly on crude oil, crude oil, crude oil, and which hasn't really helped the GDP that much. Crude oil added a lot to Nigeria GDP, but if we had utilized other mineral resources, we would have a better result than we have now. You get the point now? Okay. Now, importance of mineral resources. Now, at the end of this class, I will expect you to go through this video all over again, read them from the beginning to the end, and digest them. It's a simple topic, so you can get them straight. Is that clear? So, importance of mineral resources in Nigeria. Mineral resources generate revenue for the government. I talked about that. When we sell our products to the outside world or even within the economy, it's a source of revenue. It's a source of revenue. In fact, all mineral resources are source of revenue. All mineral resources are source of revenue to the government. They generate employment opportunity. Yeah, people are needed to be employed by this mining industry. If we have more mining industry, we are going to be having more employment opportunity. You understand now? So just imagine that a certain resources was discovered somewhere in your vicinity, and they needed more people to help in the extraction of such mineral resources. So people will be employed to carry out that task. And basically one of the effect of high employment rate is that it improves the standard of living of that of the people in that society. So a higher level of employment brings about a better standard of living. You understand? So that's why I said earlier on that if we fully utilize other human resources or mineral resources, our economy will be a better place, far better than this, because there is going to be high level of employment. which will help our standard of living. It will improve our standard of living. There's going to be a much more better results, a much more results in the standard of living of individuals. You get that now? So, but considering Nigeria economy, the rate of unemployment is still extremely high, and this is one of the major reasons why unemployment rate is high. We have so many mineral resources that are not being utilized. You get it now? So you read up other importance. Royalties from mineral resources are used for infrastructure. Yes, you know, revenue gotten from mineral resources, they are used for basic infrastructural facilities. And you know what infrastructural facilities means when you talk about good roads, you talk about health care service, provision of health care service, provision of hospitals, provision of good and quality education. So these are basic infrastructure needed. You understand? Okay. They serve as source of foreign exchange for government, of course, that they improve the terms of trade of Nigeria. So you read up the importance. So some minerals like coal, crude oil serves as source of energy. Yes, they are being converted to energy. They help in the production of energy to our economy. You use your coal in cooking, so you get heat energy from coal. I believe you understand that. They help in establishment of subsidiary company. Yes, more company could be formed or could come into existence as a result of the extraction of mineral resources. So, and that's still good to employing more people, employing more citizens. Okay, they increase the national output, thereby improve the standard of living of the people. Yes, we've talked about this. I want you to know that the full utilization of these mineral resources has a reasonable effect on the economy. It has a reasonable effect, and the more we we are able to mine all these resources and utilize them, the better the economy. The better the economy. You see, nature provides us with these resources for us to live a better life. Imagine if there's no crude oil. Imagine how the world will be without crude oil. Imagine how the world will be without gold. You wouldn't have your jewelry, your gold jewelry. You know how it looks on us when we put it on. You know how your gold chain look on women when they use it, or the earring. Some of them are made from gold. They are made with gold. You understand now? Imagine that. Imagine there's no crude oil. Do you know the amount of products gotten from crude oil alone? Imagine nature didn't give us all these mineral resources, but yet we were given, and Nigeria as a country hasn't fully utilized them. So the full utilization of these human resources or mineral resources will improve the standard of living of the people. We are going to have a high level of GDP. The GDP is going to increase. Our output will increase. Our revenue will increase. It will even be convenient for citizens to easily pay tax, because the standard of living is high. When we say it improves the standard of living, it means there's a high standard of living in terms of what the standard of living talks about: the quality of goods and service consumed and the quantity of goods and services consumed. So when the quality of goods and services consumed is high and the quality of goods and services consumed is high, then we say the people in such economy have a high standard of living. So read up through the notes all over again and answer the question you have there. They highlight the classes of mineral resources and list five importance of mineral resources in Nigeria. So have a wonderful day. You are blessed.